Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series covering Ash Ketchum's epic journey to become a Pokémon master. Today, we re-diving into one of the most heartwarming and memorable episodes of the original series. Charmander, the stray Pokémon. This story isn't just about catching a new Pokémon. It's about trust, loyalty, and the true meaning of friendship. So, let's get started. Our episode begins peacefully with Ash, Misty, and Brock making their way through a forest, enjoying the journey. They're chatting about their recent adventures, the Pokémon they've caught, and the battles they've won. Pikachu is running ahead, full of energy, and the atmosphere is light and cheerful. It's a perfect day for traveling, and everything seems to be going smoothly. This calm, friendly scene sets the stage perfectly, creating a stark contrast to the emotional roller coaster that's about to unfold. Little do they know, just around the corner, they're about to encounter a Pokémon in desperate need of help. As they continue their walk, the group stumbles upon a small orange Pokémon sitting alone on a rock. It's a Charmander, looking incredibly weak and exhausted. Its most vital feature, the flame on its tail, is flickering dangerously low, barely clinging to life. Ash, being the kind-hearted trainer he is, immediately wants to help. He tries to approach it, but the Charmander is scared and wary. It growls weakly, not trusting these strangers. Brock, with his keen eye for Pokémon care, quickly realizes the situation. This Charmander hasn't just gotten lost, it's been abandoned. The poor creature is not only weak from hunger, but also from a broken heart, waiting for a trainer who has no intention of coming back. The story then takes a heartbreaking turn as we see a flashback of what happened to this poor Charmander. We're introduced to its former trainer, a cocky and arrogant boy named Damian. He brags to his friends about how he ditched his Charmander because he considered it too weak. He promised the loyal Pokémon he would come back for it, but it was all a lie. We see the hopeful Charmander waiting on that rock, day and night, through sun and cold. Its tail flame slowly diminishing as it starves, all while clinging to the false hope that its trainer would return. This scene is powerful because it reveals the cruelty Charmander has endured and builds immense sympathy for its plight. It's not just a stray, it's a victim of neglect. Just when things couldn't seem worse, the sky darkens and a sudden torrential downpour begins. For a Charmander, rain is a life-threatening danger. If the flame on its tail goes out, its life could be over. Ash, Misty, and Brock immediately understand the gravity of the situation. Without a second thought, Ash takes off his jacket and, along with Pikachu, rushes to shield the tiny flame from the pouring rain. They huddle over the weak Pokémon, desperately trying to protect it. At this moment, something shifts. Charmander, who was once fearful and untrusting, sees Ash's selfless act. It begins to understand that Ash isn't like its old trainer. This is the first step in building a bond of trust, a bond forged in a moment of crisis. As if a life-threatening storm wasn't enough, our favorite trio of villains makes their grand entrance. That's right, Team Rocket appears, ready to execute another one of their schemes to capture Pikachu. Jessie, James, and Meowth descend in their hot air balloon, reciting their classic motto and preparing to cause trouble. Ash, Misty, and Brock quickly get ready to defend themselves and the vulnerable Charmander from its spot under Ash's jacket. Charmander watches, still weak but now alert. It sees its new protectors preparing for battle, and for the first time it has a choice: stay hidden and safe, or find the strength to help the ones who are helping it. This sets the stage for the episode's climax. The battle begins. Ash commands Pikachu to use Thunderbolt, which sends Team Rocket flying for a moment, but they're not giving up that easily. They use a device to trap Pikachu and then turn their attention to the weakened Charmander, seeing it as an easy target. But they've underestimated this little Pokémon's spirit. Seeing Ash and Pikachu in danger, Charmander finds a hidden well of strength. With a determined cry, it unleashes a powerful ember attack, surprising everyone, including itself. The small, flickering flame on its tail erupts with newfound power. Working together, Charmander's fire and Pikachu's electricity overwhelm Team Rocket, sending them blasting off again for good. This moment is huge. It symbolizes Charmander's will to live and its decision to fight for its new friends. The flame on its tail isn't just a life force. It's a symbol of its courage and loyalty. Just after the battle, as the rain subsides, who should show up but Damian, Charmander's former trainer. He sees how strong Charmander has become after defeating Team Rocket and decides he wants it back, smugly claiming he was just toughening it up. He throws a Pokeball, expecting Charmander to return to him. But Charmander has made its choice. It looks at Damian, then at Ash, the trainer who saved its life and showed it kindness. With a defiant flick of its tail, Charmander bats the Pokeball right back at Damian, rejecting him completely. It then turns and nuzzles up to Ash, showing everyone where its loyalty now lies. A furious Damian storms off, and Ash, with a smile, officially welcomes Charmander to his team. This beautiful moment teaches a valuable lesson. A true bond between a trainer and a Pokémon is built on love and respect, not power or authority. And that's the incredible story of how Ash met his Charmander. This episode is a fan favorite for a reason. It's a powerful tale of overcoming neglect, finding the courage to trust again, and the beginning of one of the most iconic friendships in the entire Pokémon series. Charmander's journey from a weak, abandoned Pokémon to a brave and loyal companion is truly inspiring. Thank you so much for joining me for this deep dive into Charmander, the stray Pokémon. It's stories like these that make the world of Pokémon so special. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next part of our journey through Ash's adventures. Share this video with any friends who love Pokémon and let me know in the comments what your favorite moment from this episode is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.